It was clearly seen through the loss of sight, sound and finally touch that my physical performance had declined. Through the loss of these senses, the body is forced to overcompensate through the available senses. For example, when I lost my sight, my hearing was used to detect where the ball had dropped to the ground. Our central nervous systems are seen as like a transaction centre, where the information comes in from the senses and is transformed into a movement. With the loss of one of these three major sensory systems, the body's lack of information therefore limits the motion so we can have more control through the readily available systems. In this experiment, the same results were expected as they were typically aligned with other study cases. Overall, sensory deprivation in a short-term study definitely lowered my ability to perform the required task. I found generally sight was the most debilitating sense to lose, especially when bouncing a ball. When the visual system was lost, trying to track both velocity, position and direction of the bounce was almost impossible. Also, we could not use visual cues for memory feedback. However, it can be seen that this task was not impossible. The brain's stored memory of how to bounce a basketball, through with prior experience and learning, came into action, which allowed the movement to be completed. However, the precision of bouncing the basketball was jeopardized. However, as we did not complete the task with a singular testing of each sense, this experiment does show bias towards sight, as it was the only sense tested without any other sensory deprivation. Through the use of my dominant hand, this task would have been made a lot easier. As I'm a 20-year-old person, I have had 20 years of learning and to complete daily tasks and sporting tasks with my right hand. As I use my right hand for a lot of tasks, my right hand is very much stronger and therefore would have increased performance in this case study. However, with the loss of touch, I feel the results would have been similar. I feel that playing cricket on a home field would have had its advantages for the team. As they are similar to the immediate environment and familiar with the particular field, their risk of performance decline is greatly reduced. There's no distraction from external influences such as adaptation to the layout, surface changes or the environment, which would have had results in heightened performance.